Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to some, according on where it's aired. Again, this is Zachariah Jackson, BASA News, and you know, it's been 50 years I can remember of talk, of getting in shape.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
You know, the old Jacqueline.
Jane Fonda, Jacqueline.
Yeah. Jack was first.
Okay, Jack was first. Okay.
Jack was before Jane. And Jack stuck with it.
Yes, he did.
Jack stuck with it until the very, very end.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
And as a kid, you know, I remember Jack, his wife, and the dog.
Yes.
The German Shepherd.
Yes.
I forget the German Shepherd name.
Yeah.
And Jack would do the exercise with the books and all that right there. Jack gave a whole lot to exercise.
Yes, he did.
No matter what's your ethnic background, if you were in America back in the 60s and 70s,
right.
Jack was the one.
He was the man.
He was the man, and he was definitely, and somehow we need to salute Jack. Jacqueline.
Salute.
Jacqueline.
I salute you.
Because I didn't know what he was doing. And I didn't know the importance of this exercise. Or one, two, this, I didn't know what he was doing.
Yeah.
But years later, in 1980, March 25th was my debut that when I really took exercise seriously. Okay. And I've been exercising now 42 years. Yes, Lord. It's got me through stress. It's got me through a whole lot.
Yes.
I do my best thinking in exercise.
There you go. There you go.
And I won't give it up.
Nope.
You know,
don't ever give it up, no matter how hard it gets.
No. And it's getting easier, and I'm learning different techniques. And,
there you go.
And burning different energies.
Yeah.
Oh my God, it takes you to another level.
Yes, it does. Yeah, it does.
I'm here today with Jackie Baker. And she's does the exercise, jazz massage, what do you call
Zumba.
it? Zumba. The Zumba.
Yes, Zumba personal training and everything, yeah.
Now, what exactly does Zumba mean? What is that?
Zumba, well, it's just a name that they picked for the program.
Okay.
And it was catchy and everything.
All right.
And so it's all about cardiovascular workout.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just a fancy name, that's all. And Zumba was created by Beto.
Beto.
Yes, and he lives in France.
Okay.
So he put together this program, and he did salsa, he did merengue, he did every beat, so everybody can feel comfortable with it.
Wow.
And it came out. It came out in about, I think it was 2001.
Wow.
And
I've heard about it.
You heard about it?
I heard. I think when I was in Plainfield.
Okay.
Someone had opened up a Zumba.
Okay.
Workout had the treadmills in there and everything. Zumba.
Okay.
Yeah. And I you know, it sounds African, you know.
Yeah, and you know what? Most of the dance really comes from Africa. You know.
Okay.
Yeah. So he just combined everything with the salsa and everything. So it gave it different flavors and everything. Yeah.
And how long have you been exercising?
Oh my goodness. I started in like 1991 after my son was born.
Okay.
You know, I did a little bit when my daughter was born in 1983, and then, you know, my mom got ill and took care of her, you know, and in 1991 I started picking it up.
Okay.
And as I started just walking, no diets, no nothing, just started walking and riding the bike, and all of a sudden I saw pounds shed off. I was actually 189 pounds.
Okay.
So, you know, everybody was like, "What are you doing? What are you doing?" And I said, "I'm just enjoying life, you know, going through some struggles, but I walk, you know, I jog, you know, started eating properly and everything, and all of a sudden, it started coming down. And as I got confidence, I said, okay, you know, and you know how everybody." You know, they see the difference in you, and you don't see it yourself.
You don't see it right there at that moment.
Yeah, but as people were telling me, you know, I said, okay, you know, yeah, this is great, you know, And as years went by, started jumping rope, doing more intense workout. And then by maybe like 2007, I started seeing like you say Zumba.
Okay.
And I said, okay, I want to try that. And as I tried it in different classes, and you got to learn the steps and everything. It's crazy, before you learn the steps. But as I kept, facing it and everything, I started going to different classes. Different instructors had different flavors, and took it from there.
Wow. So now you are Zumba with Queen Jackie.
Yes. And you know who gave me that name?
Who?
Oh, my grandson gave me the name, and before, I said Queen Jackie. I said, and then my coworkers started calling me Queen Jackie. I said, okay, this must be a confirmation, And then all of a sudden, my friends, everywhere, Facebook, they started calling me Queen Jackie. So I said, okay, I was created by God. Here I go, Queen. Yes.
So, what is it what message you want to get out there to the people? The importance.
The important message I want to get out to everyone is that, in the beginning, it's rough. It's really rough because it's a mental thing and it's a dedication thing. And as our community and our society, especially our youth, and as they grow up, it's very hard for even adults, And the important thing is that you try. Do not give up. You just try. And if you fall, because sometimes we have to fail.
Sure.
Failure teaches us. And I failed too. I stopped, but never gave up. So the important thing is to just keep going. No matter if you're walking for a year or two or three, just keep going. And I guarantee, it will fall all in place. I don't try to push anybody to do anything, but I just try to encourage people.
Sure.
Because, as we go through things in life with all these diseases that's going on, especially we just got hit with the pandemic and everything.
Monkeypox coming.
Monkeypox, everything.
Monkeypox.
Chickenpox, everything. And it's just a word of encouragement, And I'm here for you. And other people that who are trying to encourage you, just stick with it. No matter how hard it is, just stick with it. And you'll become the hero. You become your hero, but you have to do it for yourself with it. Not for anybody else. You have to do it for yourself.
Okay, in Zumba, Jackie.
Yes.
Like what outside of regular calisthenics, what else do you do? You weight lift?
I weight lift, yes.
Okay.
Yes. I weight lift. I bench press. I do a lot of squats and everything. Biceps, triceps, and everything. So as things go along, it really strengthens me. And I'm not trying to get bulky, but I just want to be healthy. To see my grandkids, they're here now, but I just want to see them go through college, and I'm teaching them too also.
Okay, good.
So I just want to see them go to college and get married, and especially I just want to thank God if He just gives me, 80 more years. I still want to be around.
80 more years.
80 more years.
80 more,
yes,
she
yes.
claimed.
Yes.
And you want to exercise all 80.
All 80, yes. Yeah.
Because you don't really have to stop.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Because as long as you can breathe, you can
Long as you can breathe.
You should do something.
Yeah. And I thank God every day that I can teach people. And I always say each one teach one.
Yes.
I'm not selfish about information. If I get phone calls, I get consultations, and I also do meal preps also. So I help people with,
So when you say meal prep, you prep the meal yourself?
I prep the meal, yeah.
Okay.
I prep the meal, and I tell them, I get their BMI, all the information, and take their measurements and everything, and I try my best to educate.
So when you meal prep, do you do 3 meals a day, or you just do the 1 meal?
I do like 7 meals for each person that I
7 meals
yeah,
a day?
Yeah, 7 meals a day.
A person should eat 7 meals a day?
Yeah, either 5 or 7. Yes, 5 or 7. And you have to feed the body in order to lose the weight. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's going to be...
It's like portions, like
Okay,
portions.
portion size.
Yeah, portion size. Because we're so used to filling our plate up, and then when we eat it, we're fatigued
Right.
and we're tired, and then the next thing you know, we're looking for a couch
Right.
to lie on,
Yes.
you know, and that's not good.
Right.
So I teach my students right now in my class, and I also teach family members, and I teach people who are trying.
Okay.
I said portions are the most important. You got to have your nuts, you got to have your grains, you got to have your fruits, okay? Your veggies. Veggies are so they're detox for the body.
Sure.
So and the carbs and everything. So all of it's important, but you just have to have portions.
Okay.
And I was taught that too. Before I started,
And you have enough time to actually prepare 7 meals for
Yes.
every day?
Every day, and
Wow.
because I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah. Yeah.
So now, when you do that, are you their trainer, or you?
I'm some of their trainers.
Okay.
Some have their own trainers, but the trainer doesn't have what I'm presenting.
Okay.
So they ask me, and they like some trainers just throw it out there like eat this, eat that, but I teach them how to grow with their working out and their exercise and their health and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. And I'm not downing any trainer,
Sure.
anything, but we have to teach our clients and our
Many different
students.
philosophies.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Your water intake, that's important.
How much water should one drink a day?
You could drink about like 8 ounces of water. That's good.
Just
Yeah.
eight ounces?
Yeah, just to start.
1 cup of 8 ounces a day?
Yeah, just to start. Yeah, because some people don't like water, and they fight with water.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have acidy taste,
Right.
sugar taste, so they have to get used to it. So once they get used to that amount, then you start going with the larger amount. Yeah.
It's hard to believe, Jackie, because I've been working out for 42 years. Next year before.
Yeah.
That there are people that actually fight with a glass of water.
They do.
Wow.
They do. And I was one of them.
Is that right? So what were you drinking?
I was drinking, to help me, I was drinking like seltzer waters.
Okay.
And I would drink with the fruit in it.
Right.
But then I said, okay, I'm also eating a lot of fruit.
Right.
So let me try a different seltzer water that doesn't have any fruit, and it satisfied my taste because, I quit drinking sodas for like 8 years.
Okay.
And so my body was craving. I was going through that detox, and it was rough. It was very rough.
Wow.
And then all of a sudden I started putting, like mint leaves in it to spruce it up, and that's how I teach also. So it's different options you can have to spruce up water.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I normally buy like maybe
And
3 things of water, 48 bottles. You know what I mean? I just brought some home yesterday from.
have you drinking just one? Have you drank just one today?
Oh man, yeah, I drink it all the time, man.
Okay,
I mean, I'm a water person.
Okay,
Oh, God.
cool.
When I work out, I'm drinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to do water.
Yeah. And you know what? I graduate to a gallon.
Oh man, I kill
So I had to carry it every day. It was hard, and I had to put on the bottle, drink me, please.
Wow.
Yeah. And I walked around, people said, do you use that for weights? I said, I use it for weights too, but I drink it, Yeah.
I used to carry a gallon around with me in the early 90s.
Oh, in the early 90s?
Yeah, early 90s. I was walking with a gallon of water.
Yeah.
Now I get the bottles.
And you the bottles. But it's a graduation thing, and like I said, it's a mind thing, mind thing. Yeah. And it's
so in all, the exercise, it helps you keep balance. It helps you keep yourself in control.
There you go. With stress, with anxiety, even your marriage, kids, relationship, work, everything, the chaos. It's like we went through the pandemic.
Yeah,
And
that's crazy.
people who just, you know, I know that some people lost loved ones, but as we were stuck inside,
Yes.
and the pandemic had us eating, drinking, and that's not including water.
Oh my God.
You know?
The liquor stores never closed.
Oh my goodness, the liquor stores
Never
stayed
closed.
open.
They stayed open,
Yeah,
man.
and I had a lot of friends who were like very angry with this because, you know, they were like, how could this happen? But it was the stress and anxiety and the mental and financial and losing things. And
It was a crazy time.
It was crazy time.
It was definitely a crazy time back then.
Yeah.
Pandemic. Oh my
But,
God.
you know, but the Heavenly Father, He also, you know, shows us what He can do and everything He can do. And He can restore anything.
Yeah,
Anything.
He started to be restored.
Yeah, He's starting to restore it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we just have to, you know, I'm not going to get in the you know, I'm not religious and everything, but I just, you know, I just tell, you know, my clients and other people, I said, just pray for yourself. Just pray for your family.
Yes.
You know, and if they're struggling with anything, just pray for them. Even if they don't want to hear it, you just go in your secret place and just pray for them.
Try to build them up.
Yeah, try to build them up, yeah.
So Jackie, Queen Jackie, how would they reach out to you if someone wanted to reach you?
Well, they can reach out to me. I'm on Instagram, Jackie Baker 232 on Instagram. And I'm also on Facebook, Jackie Baker, okay? And Jackie Baker, you on Instagram, you'll see me with the weights, you know, holding my arms up, you know, like this, showing my, you know, my work and everything. And then on Facebook, you'll see my little symbol. I have, I'm standing, you know, and I'm backwards, and my head is backwards, but you can see, you know, just the back. So, or there's another symbol that comes up with my foot in my shoe, and I'm walking by faith.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's Jackie Baker 282.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And then
And my email is JackieBaker40@gmail.com. And you can also have my telephone number, 973-620-4001. And I'm here for you.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
Again, this is Zachariah Jackson. We're in Orange, New Jersey.
Yes, we
I'm
are.
happy
Beautiful out here.
It's beautiful.
Yes.
I'm happy to interview Queen Jackie
Thank
Baker.
you. Thank you so much.
With Zumba and exercise. I think that it's a good thing to try.
To try.
And maybe you may fall in love with it.
Yes.
Because it's a great form of exercise.
Yes, it is.
So
Yes, it
in
is.
fact, I was in a class, video in a class, and I saw you in the class.
Thank you.
So
Beautiful.
when I find that video, I will send it to you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yes.
And God bless you.
God bless you too.
And you continue your journey.
Sure,
And if
you
you
too.
need my help, I'm here for you.
Likewise. Okay, Zachariah Jackson, back some news.
God
Goodbye.
bless everybody. That was beautiful.